So this time we're drilling, it's Viper, but we're drilling with a mechanical head. This time we're going to use the tablet to be remoted from the target. The tablet gives us the ability to deploy a Wi-Fi camera to either watch the drilling operation, or as I like to do, to watch a detector in and around the drilling operation to have early warning of any contents that could have inadvertently leaked. So we have a bespoke camera and the tablet, 2 antennas which we attach to the main control unit. So at the top of the main control unit there's 2 antenna symbols, and these antennas screw down onto there. So the control switch would normally be in the MCU portion. We flick that over to Wi-Fi because we're going to use the tablet in this operation. Press and hold the button on the camera until we get a flashing light. Let's just turn the camera on. And now we'll turn on the tablet itself. There's one program on this tablet which will start automatically, which is the Viper control system. And we'll switch the MCU on. The Viper control is going to try to establish connection. So as we can see, we've got our camera feed now on here, and it says switch off, select drilling base. So we've not connected a base yet to this, so the system itself is trying to establish that. So we can place the tablet down now. All we're left to do is to attach the drive unit to the base. We need to put this driver in. There's a M6 thread inside of this object, and we place that inside the drive unit into the hexes, push home till we hear the click, and then unscrew that object. And we're now ready to connect the drive unit to the drill head itself. With Viper, we've got these electrical connections and the electrical connections on here. We need to make sure that these electrical connections match up. So push the driver all the way into the target and line them up in that position, and pull out the lock-in slide, push slightly onto the target. We need to make sure that these taps are in the closed position because we don't want them to be open at this point. Now the system will have recognised Viper mechanical head is attached. Press the OK button. Confirm the driver is fitted. That was the object we just put into the drive unit. Now attach the base to the target and pressure test. We've done that previously. It's on the target. It's pressure tested. We're happy to drill, and then we can press OK to continue. Next instruction is to press the pressure. So all we need for a mechanical drill operation is pressure. So we press the start pump for pressure, and it's now ready to drill. At this point we can retire to our distance from Wi-Fi control. So as you can see, we've got the image from the camera at the target, and we've now got a green start button, so we can press start to drill. If you start the drill sequence with the MCU, then you cannot take control of it from anywhere else, but you can always take command back at the MCU. In this case, we're going to press start to drill, let the sequence run from here. You can see the drill head moving. It's breaking through the target, and that's the drilling completed. You can now approach the target and switch off the system, switch off the MCU, switch off the service unit, and we can come back to the target to switch off the camera to save our battery. And now we're in the position where we can remove our drive unit. Pull across the latch, remove the drive unit, place it that way up, and then we can remove the driver from the drill shaft. Now, we spoke before about having pressure in the target, so I can tell there's no pressure in this target because the drill shaft is fully inserted into the target. We want that out of the way in order to perform our sample. So we use this tool to put into the threaded portion, and we can extract the drill bit from the target. And then we remove our tool, and we're now ready to conduct the sampling operation with a mechanical head. That's empty now. And if I wanted to fill this with decontamination solution, what I need to do is put pressure in the container that's got the decontamination solution in, and then vent this one through a bubbler scrubber, like one of the other products that we've got on the market. Sometimes it's the agent you're trying to take away. Yeah. Sometimes it might be the container. Okay. The container could be a fancy new container that nobody knows nothing about, or it could be a munition which needs to go for disposal. So there's explosive components. And what we don't want to do is detonate the explosives and then spread the chemical agent everywhere. So we have to remove the agent into a container. That could go to an industrial process to get, and then you would destroy this by demolition in normal, from normal explosive ordnance disposal procedures. Once you've filled it with decontamination solution, so you've killed every last drop of agent.